to what you see behind me here to my left. We have a topping out party today, and so it seems to fit what we're doing here. The Idaho Falls Auditorium District could only take this building so far. We needed additional help, and you stepped up. And so how fitting it is today to have the last piece of structural support go in this facility with your names on it to honor your support. So there are a lot of people we have to thank for this today. First of all, I want to thank Bateman Hall, who's providing the food today. They've done a wonderful job. They've been spot on everything, even the weather today. Mike, you haven't been very good with the weather up to this point, but today he came through for us. Thank you. We have Teton Auto. We have a host of people. We have Travis and Crystal Zima, Amanda Hernandez. Unfortunately, Mario wasn't able to be here today. Thank you very much. Pepsi, I know Pepsi couldn't be present today, but thank you, Pepsi. Certainly Ball Ventures, who you're going to hear from Liza Leonard, Director of Public Affairs, here in a little bit to talk about their contribution. But more importantly, what happens with this area after this thing is up and running. And our chair of the Idaho Falls Auditorium District, Terry Gaznick. I do want to recognize another board member that's here today, Mr. Bob Nitschke. Bob, where are you at? Somewhere here. Bob, right there. Thank you, Bob. Steve Vukovich, Mike Carpenter, and Ron Warnicki can't be present, but they've all played a great role in this today. The MDU Foundation. We have Terry right there. Terry, thanks for your efforts. Intermountain Gas for helping us there. Idaho Central Credit Union. Kent Oram said he couldn't be here today, but he's very excited to be part of this. Teton Wealth Management, Spudnik, Jake Murray. Jake, are you with us today? Jake's back there. Jake, thank you. We have Melaleuca. Anybody from Melaleuca? Tony and group, are you here yet today? Tony Lima. Idaho Community Hospital and Mountain View Hospital. No, Brian, you're here. Brian, who else is with your group? Casey Jackman, thank you. Doug Andrews Trucking and Clay Murdoch. Clay couldn't be here today. Cal Ranch and Jason Miller. Jason said he couldn't be here today. Western Transmission, Jim McGee, and the PatriaCo Sunrock. I know we have Greg Stoddard in the group here. Greg, where is your group at? Right there. Thank you, Greg. Idaho Asphalt. If we have Hal and Roger, are they here today? I thought they were going to make it. Certainly the CHC Foundation. We're big roles here. We have Dick Fowler and Mr. Isom there. Thank you very much for your support. Pacific Steel and Pacific Recycling. I don't know if we have Chris Kersley and Kevin Greener, are you here? Maybe they couldn't make it today, but Rick Miles Produce and Brooke Holverson. Brooke, are you with us today? Hey, Brooke, there you are. It's nice to finally meet you, Brooke. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Bank of Commerce, Holly Giles. Holly, are you here? Holly didn't make it, but you're here. Thanks, Bank of Commerce. Hartwell Corporation. Spencer, I know I've seen you. Spencer Monk in your group. Thank you for your support. Rexburg Motorsports and Iron Horse RV. I know Craig is here. Craig Hudman, you're representing that group. Where are you at, Craig? In the back there. Thank you, Craig. Bank of Idaho. Tyler, we have you here. Tyler and your group. Tyler Kropp. Thank you, Tyler. J&J Enterprise Holdings. Marissa Nunez. Marissa, are you here representing J&J? Back there. Thank you, Marissa. Vicky and Morgan Morrow. Vicky and Morgan have been in the back there. Thank you so much. Greg and Trish Crockett. Certainly Budweiser, and we got Connor Watkins and Jason here. Where are you at? Right there. Thank you for your support. United Services and the Matheson family. Where are you at? I know you're here back there. Thank you so much. And then Greg Burgraff. So I don't think I missed anybody, but just take this away today. We couldn't get to this stage without your support. So right now, I want to turn it over to Liza Leonard. Again, Liza is Director of Public Affairs for Ball Ventures. And as you know, Ball Ventures has really developed this area. They were really the foundation for this project because they donated the land that we're on today. So it's my pleasure to introduce Liza Leonard.
Well, thank you. Not that tall. Should have worn the heels out here today, right? Well, thank you. I am honored to be able to speak on behalf of Ball Ventures. It's just amazing listening to Rob list those names and all of you, all the people that are here that help make this happen. And we're just a small piece in that, but it's a real honor to be among you. And I'm thinking about what an effort it was to get to this point by our community to come together. So I'd just like to, we didn't really give all the sponsors and contributors a round of applause, but let's just give ourselves you all a round of applause, please. I am happy to speak on behalf of our CEO, Courtney Lydiard, who would have been here had he not been occupied with some buildings, or meetings, excuse me. But we're very excited about the construction of this building and what this means. And it's not just about building this building, it's about building our community, and celebrating the grit and the commitment that it took to get this vision to this reality. And I think if you were to ask Courtney what drove Ball Ventures to participate from the beginning, I think he'd say something about, we donated this prominent site because it's our firm belief that the center like this represents jobs, opportunities for residents, and growth in commerce. We believe that the event center will be an asset to the community and will promote additional economic and increased quality of life in the region. And there's obviously been a lot of visionaries and believers behind this project that were involved from the foundation. And we count ourselves among those who saw the vision and wanted to do what we could help. And as early supporters of the event center, Ball Ventures and Mr. Ball knew no matter where the center went, it would be a huge lift for this community and make a huge difference in this region. And so we were excited to be able to have this land to donate, committed this back in 2009, this 22-acre site, to provide the type of location and exposure that a center like this needs for our community. Right here, you know, real estate is all about location, 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 and this center and this site gives that exposure to the greater region of Idaho Falls and Eastern Idaho. And I just want to mention how much I appreciate and honor Mr. Ball, our founder, Ball Ventures, and his commitment to the community and to the auditorium district. And time and time again, Mr. Ball has reiterated his support for the event center, and giving back to the community is always one of his goals, and this helps accomplish that. And in Mr. Ball's words, my wife Connie and I have always felt it is important for us to give back to the community that has given so much to our family. The goal has been much of the driving force behind Snake River Landing and this land donation. So Rob mentioned a little bit about what this center means for growth in this area. And of course, we're all experiencing a lot of growth. We all are trying to bring more people into our businesses, respond to the growth in this area. And it feels like this timing and this opening of this center is a wonderful timing for what is happening in our community, and to be able to respond to that and the additional needs that we have and the opportunities that we're looking forward to be able to gather again. Just to mention a little bit briefly, I mean, I don't want this to be too much of a Snake River Landing commercial, but because you did some new retail, we've kind of quietly talked a little bit about a new coffee shop that is coming. So we're excited about some new construction and breaking ground on a new building that way. A new credit union that will be coming to this area. A medical surgical center that will be coming to this area. And so a lot of growth in a lot of different sectors. And we're looking, of course, to responding to the growth and demands in residential and working with partners on that as well. And so thank you again for letting me stand up and speak on behalf of all of the people that have been behind this project from the beginning. We were just one of many. And again, congratulations to Rob, the board, and all of the sponsors involved. Thank you.
Liza, well done. Thank you for that update. So if you haven't signed the beam, please sign the beam. And the only thing now is lunch. Help yourself, go through lunch. And I will say this, today is not the day, but what we would really like to do is give all of our donors a hard hat tour at some point in time. I know some have taken me up on that, but we'd love to have you come out, schedule it with me. We'll take you through, we'll show you the inside of it, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I know it's really one of my favorite things is to take you up on that second level and look down in that bowl and just imagine a conference there, and there's not a bad seat in the house. So thank you again. Thanks for all your support. We'll ask our steel erectors. Mike Clements. Mike, are we raising the beam today? Okay. So the answer to your question is yes, the beam is going to be raised once everybody's signed it. So if you haven't signed it, please sign it. Huh? Yeah.
Lunch.
Lunch is served.
I did start. I did start.
The beam is going to be raised at 1:30.
Yeah, no, I said right on. Yeah.